Learning math is made easy, no more fear. Target online class, we got you. Wherever you want to from, we got what you need. Target online class.
Good day, viewers all over the world. You are welcome to Troidel online class. Today we shall be continuing the concept circle theory, circle geometry. So we want to take the fourth theorem under circle geometry. And the theorem says that the angle in the semicircle is a right angle. That is, let's have a sketch of a circle. Diameter is a line that divides the circle into two equal halves. So if you now have an angle in that semicircle, let's say A, B, C. This theorem is telling us that angle ACB is 90 degrees. So the angle in a semicircle is right angle. Right angle simply means 90 degrees. So that is what this theorem is telling us. So of course, this is the diameter. AB is the diameter that divides the circle into two equal halves. So angle at the center, angle on the straight line is 180. Angle at the center is twice the one at the circumference. So angle in the semicircle is 90 degrees. So let's note that. So we are going to take example on this. Let's take example on this. We have considered about 3 theorems before. So this is the 4th theorem. Example 1. Find the lettered angles in the figure below. So here is F, here is G, and this place is 56 degrees. So we want to find the letter angles. We want to find angle G and F. So how do we get, of course, this semicircle at the upper part of the triangle, you have a triangle inscribed inside the semicircle. Where AB, this is a straight line. This is the diameter. So without any calculation, I would say F is equal to 90 degrees. Reason, angles in a semicircle. So if you are sure that the line is diameter, then if you are either at the upper or the lower part of the diameter, if you have something, it's kind of triangle describing it, the angle, that angle is 90 degrees, so it's angle in a semicircle. So if I know that, then I will say F plus G plus 56 degrees is equal to 180. That is sum of angles in a triangle. So F is 90. I will say G plus 90 degrees plus 56 is equal to 180. Then G, this is 1 plus 136 degrees is equal to 180. Finally, G is equal to 180 minus 136 degrees. Then G is equal to 54 degrees. G is 54 degrees. So with this, our knowledge of theorem 4, we were able to know that F is 90 degrees without any calculation. So let's take one more example. Under this theorem 4, angle in a semicircle is right angle. So let's take another example. Find the lettered angle. Lettered angles in the figure below. So let's see the diagram. Here's another question. You have a diameter centered at 0. This is another line here. So here is I. This other place is J. And we are giving this place to be 65 degrees. So we have to find letter I and J. So how do we do that? You see, I want to say that all the theorems are you can use them interchangeably depending on your knowledge. So in a particular question, we can apply about 3 or 4 theorems. So in this case now, for us to be able to find, this is the diameter. This is the diameter here. So let's say AB. Let me do some naming ceremony here. A, B, C, then let's say D. So AB is the diameter. If AB is the diameter, then what can you say about angle I and J? Just say ADB, that is this angle I plus J, this angle I plus J is equal to 90 degrees. Reason, angles in a semicircle. So angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. So we know that I plus J is equal to 90 degrees. Then what can you say about this angle I and angle 65? Look at this angle 65 here. This angle high is from here back to this point. This angle 65 is from here back to this point. This angle 65 and high are subtended by the same arc here. So if I decide to trace this now, if I try to trace this out, this is a chord. So they are on the same segment. They are on the same segment. So I'll say I is equal to 65 degrees. Angles on the same segment. Then if I saw the 65 plus J is equal to 90 degrees. So J is equal to 90 degrees minus 65. So J is equal to 25 degrees. So we have been able to find the value of X, a value of I, and J. So let's note that it is expected that you should be able to recall all the theorems offhand. Learn those theorems by heart. And I'm not saying you should cram, so that you'll be able to recall whenever you want to use the theorem. Like this second theorem, this is the third theorem. The third theorem, angle at the same segment are equal. So we are able to apply it here for us to be able to find the value of I. So let me stop here. So just try and look for further examples on angle in a semicircle. And if you have any problems that you cannot solve, you can actually write it at the comment section. So I promise to attend to that. Thank you.